I'm out here at the range and I wanted to try to take a closer look at this 9mm conversion barrel for the Glock 35. The Glock 35 is a 40 caliber semi-auto. So the 40 caliber is somewhere between the 9mm and the 45. This is the 9mm. There's the 40. You can see the 40 is just a bit larger diameter. The length is close. So the 40 caliber is a fine round to choose. Nothing wrong with the 9mm either. However, sometimes you just use the 40 as your daily carry, and if you're going to be taking a training class where you're going to shoot 300-400 rounds in a day, it can be pretty expensive to shoot that 40 caliber. If you're just going to be going out and doing some planking at cans or teaching a new shooter how to shoot, sometimes it's nice to be able to drop from a high pressure load like the 40 down to a lower pressure load like the 9mm, which has less recoil, less felt recoil at least. And the advantage of getting a training barrel, so you don't have to go out and buy a whole new pistol for that. So we're going to take a look at the 35 here. Comes down just like you would for cleaning. Spring comes out, barrel slides out like you would for cleaning, and then you replace it with this 9mm barrel. And if we take a look here, not a lot of difference between the two, but if we took a micrometer or a measurement device to them, we'd see that the 9mm, the silver one in this case, is a bit smaller diameter. One of the things you can tell from this angle is the wall of the 9mm is thicker than it is. Another thing you might be able to see in this video is the polygonal rifling of the Glock versus the typical rifling of this conversion barrel. The conversion barrels usually are marked to let you know that it's converting your caliber from one to the other, unlike a regular barrel, which is usually going to be marked with the caliber that it is. In this case, 40 here at the top, and on the conversion barrel, 40-9 or 40-9. So you would just reassemble it as if you were putting it back together after cleaning. Just I'm replacing the barrel. Now it does have a separate spring, but I don't use that spring. I use my same spring and haven't had any problems. So just goes right back onto the rails. And we're now a 9mm Glock. Even though it's still the same Glock 35, it's now shooting the lighter 9mm ammo. There are some differences in the magazines. Here's an empty 40 round magazine, or 40 caliber magazine, and here's an empty 9mm magazine. And you can see the difference. The lips are a bit wider on the 40 than they are on the 9. While both will still insert into the pistol, the 9mm is what you would want, obviously, with the 9mm barrel. Chamber's just fine. Adjust the camera angle here. Take a couple of shots through this one. So you can see it cycles just fine. It's really just like having a 9mm Glock, except that all we bought was the barrel and some magazines. So it can make an economical shooter out of your daily carry. It can make a second pistol for the kids or for the wife who may not enjoy the recoil of the 40. And the best part about it is that as soon as you're done at the range, a couple of moments later, and you're right back to your back to your 40. That you might carry every day. So that's the 40 or the 9 to 40 conversion barrel for the Glock 35. Of course, they're made for every Glock type, every Glock model. Pretty much they're going to convert 40s to 9s. Sometimes they convert 357 SIG to 40. Sometimes they convert 357 SIG down to 9. Really, you go down. You don't get caliber conversions, obviously, that are impossible, like a 9 to a 45 or something. but they're also typically in the 40 to 357 SIG frames. You don't find many, in fact, I'm not aware of any conversions from 45 down to 9. But a practical option if you're looking for a 9mm pistol.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.